What's going on, everyone? This is Here for the Moments 48. I'm your host, Steve, joined by my fellow two hosts, Bob and Nick.
Yo.
Hello.
Yo.
And we got Big Steve on the producer, whatever you want to call it. He's our man on the chair.
Big Steve.
So he's holding the fort down while we're talking Top Shot. So not a lot of Top Shot news today, other Dapper stuff, but Top Shot has been relatively light as far as news goes. And there's like a flash challenge every day, but not really much.
Nothing new has been coming out.
I do love the flash challenges.
Wow, they're great.
But last week they had their big KD push, and that's probably going to take them, like a little bit as far as news goes. That'll still be a hot.
Over yet?
No, I thought it had a few more days.
Let's see.
When I checked last week, it's still
KD 12 days.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit.
Wow.
Which is
so
good
did they
because
extend that?
They did, because last week it only said like 7 days left. I think it was supposed to end today.
Say, when I told my friend to hop on it and I had him make his showcase.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to wrap up.
I swear it was only like 4 or 5 days left.
You know what? It's probably because so many people are doing it, which is great. And they're just like, fuck it, why not extend it, get more people on?
Yeah. How many packs are left of it? Does it say?
It does say on the homepage.
Homepage? I don't see it anymore.
I do not see it on the homepage now.
Yeah, because it says it has the Series 1.
You know what? Maybe they don't show us it anymore. Did they finally fix that where I don't see packs I can't fucking get? They did, because it's right here, starter pack. When you go to packs, there are... Does it say remaining? It doesn't say how many. Page. So is it infinite?
There has to be a limit because there's moments in there.
Yeah, but no, I'm not seeing anything that says how many.
No, there's no. I mean, there is for sure a limit.
Yeah,
right.
It was a lot before, and it was going down pretty slow, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm. But who knows? So you got that. Oh my God, this man's typing up a storm.
Sorry, I'm doing research.
Thank you.
50,000 packs
left.
That's it.
Total.
Wow.
I don't know if that's left or if that's what they started with. I'm going to assume that's what they started with. There's no way there's 50,000 exact still.
I swear it was more than that though, but
unless that, I just Googled, the first thing I saw on Google, totally could have been outdated. They could have added, who knows? Pop Steve, this is his job, and he's not even fucking doing it. Fucking waste.
Making Nick do everything.
No. I realized we could have just asked him, and I forgot.
In addition to that challenge, there's still the Hollow Icon challenge that no one's doing, and the Metallic Gold challenge that no one's doing.
Yeah, they're impossible.
Because you need 7 for the Metallic Gold. You need 7 Series 3 moments plus 2 Series 1 or 2 Pacers moments. No one's doing that. In the Hollow Icon, you need 5 Series 3 Hollow Icons, which is just immediately priced out of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but good for everyone else, I guess. But we can do the flash challenges and
try to.
I could try to. But I'd like to shout out Moment Nerd because he's holding it down on flash.momentnerd.com. There's a new feature where you can type in your Top Shot username and it tells you if you have the moment or not.
I didn't even know that.
So it kind of makes it easier for you to see.
About to go there right now. Check the rebounds.
Yeah.
What is this?
And flash.momentnerd.com.
Yeah.
And when you go, it'll prompt you to be like, type in your Top Shot username.
Oh, this must be new as of like within the last 2 days, right?
Yeah, I believe so. So for right now, as of
when the rebound started, Friday night.
As of Sunday the 30th, the challenge is Clean the Glass, create a challenge entry featuring the top 5 players with the most rebounds in NBA games this weekend. What?
I got 4 out of 5 of them right now.
I got 5 out of 5.
You put your shit in and it tracks it for you.
I look like a burger.
And the easy tier can be any moment, but the hard tier has to be Top Shot debut moments. If it's green, yeah.
I only have 1.
Who is it?
Josh Hart.
Oh, damn. I was going to say, if it was banned, hook me up. That's the only one I need.
I think I had it banned before, and we used it for a giveaway. I'm pretty sure.
I used some of my...
it's $6, Bob. Just
UFC Dapper balance, yeah. I bought a Sabonis, and I think I had to buy Adebayo as well. But yeah, this is a nice tool for anyone who likes to do the flash challenges or even likes to sell moments.
This is awesome.
off of speculation and flash
Oh my
challenges
god! You
because they have
click the moment, it takes you right to it. It's just like the best website ever.
And they have like they have the up and coming players, so you can kind of see like who might be worth investing in to sell, just for quick gains. Whatever you're into, because flash challenges have been a great way to make money short term if you have like Franz Wagner or like one of those guys or Scotty Barnes.
Oh my god, yeah.
Selling for $500.
The legend himself.
He's down there, an up and coming bottleneck.
And he better stay down there too.
He's only got 9 rebounds, and then I see $562.
That's insane,
dude. Like in the beginning of Series 3, I was thinking like everyone was saying the same thing. Like rookies will probably be valuable, but like who knows really how valuable?
Dude. No one
knows. And they took off. Like so, when Series 4 comes around, I'm scooping off rookies off the floor, and I'm just holding them for these challenges because that's crazy.
Are challenges our favorite thing that Top Shot has done in the past?
Flash challenges?
Yeah. Like it's definitely like the best thing they've done to incentivize buying, collecting, holding. Like I can't think of anything else. Hardcore was supposed to be this, but we're never.
It might be that when it comes out.
If we ever get it.
Since the time they've been doing all these flash challenges, they had their biggest month transaction-wise in January. They had, I think, 1.67 million transactions.
Twitter says Top Shot's dead.
Yeah.
So you're wrong.
But I mean, so clearly these flash challenges are incentivizing buying and selling in the marketplace because it's the perfect thing. It's like daily fantasy, and it's kind of the gamification of Top Shot, which is, like you said, what hardcore would be and should be, but it's not here yet. So this is the next best thing, and I'm honestly loving it because I mean, if I
don't know if this could be better than what hardcore could have been, because this is what we've been talking about for a while. Incentivize people buying these moments, holding, like incentivize collecting, and they finally did.
And but I think what hardcore is supposed to be is like actual video game, like you actually use your moments that you have in like a
right, no,
like a more a video gamey way. This is like a different thing, but it's if I have 4 out of 5 moments for flash challenges and it's like affordable, I'm gonna go after it because I want the moment. I like playing the serial lottery. I like, you know what I mean. I like the metallic silver moments.
It's like perfect.
So, and I like how there's like 3 every week because it used to be like challenges were like once a week. And
at the beginning it was rare.
Yeah, or like there used to be showcase challenges. You'd have to make a showcase, like wait a week. And it's like I hate this. Like
those are cool because it was new, but this is so much more refined and just easier.
Yeah. And I'm honestly surprised they don't have a tool like this on their site built in to facilitate the flash challenges.
But I guess that's the point, like why like blockchain just makes it easy for people to make these sites.
Right.
There really is no need for Top Shot because they know people have it. Moments rank, there's own the moment, like all that. Like they're already out there. I feel like there's no need for them to be pushing it themselves. They can worry about other things. They know the community's gonna do it no matter what.
Yeah, that's fair. And it's just very, very handy. So that's good stuff. I mean, in terms of Top Shot news, we had the Hollow Icon is probably the biggest drop of recently, and it's probably going to be the biggest drop for a while. There's no news on new packs. There was supposed to be new packs Friday with the all-day drop. They were supposed to release 5,000 packs in a stress test, and people were speculating that was to see if they could run 2 queues at once on 2 separate platforms.
Ooh.
But as far as I know, that never ended up happening because I didn't get anything about a stress test. No one posted about it. So maybe they scrapped it like last minute because All Day was having all their queue issues. So they said, we can't even get like 1 working. Why would we try to do 2, you know?
Yeah, the drop yesterday was a little bit of, I don't know. I was surprised because I thought they had it down to a science.
Yeah. Before we transition to All Day, I do just want to hit on one more Top Shot thing. A new feature, which is the watch list counter, I guess they're calling. I don't really know if it has a name, but we've had the feature for a while to like bookmark or watch list a moment, and it adds it to your personal watch list so you can, monitor its pricing. But now over if you're on the marketplace page, you have your moment name, what type of play it was, mint count, price, average sale, and then in the top right is how many people have it in their watch list. So it's kind of a good gauge to see what's popular in the market, how many people are watching this certain moment. Like I just clicked the marketplace. This is a fresh marketplace, randomized. So we have Tim Duncan archive set. He's got 432 people have him on the watch list. Josh Hart Series 2 Dunk, he's only 73. So you can kind of see like, okay, what people are really into, what people really don't care about. I mean, if you know, but just another little quality of life feature that is nice to see what the, I guess, smart money is buying, you know, to see if, you know.
I just sniped a Bam out of bio for $4.
Nice.
Instead of $6.
Wow.
I'm 5 for 5 now, baby.
This guy's changing the game.
Good job, Bobby. I'm proud of you. Is that you completed your
as of right now, until the games today happen? Yes.
Nice. Good job. Me and you were in there. Come on, Nick, join the club. Get that wallet out.
What, and just buy all the 4 moments I'm missing? No, I'll wait.
Yes, dude, buy.
What time does do flash challenges end typically?
Tomorrow.
Or is it
after the final buzzer of tonight's game?
So I'll wait. It's 9:30 in the morning. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Bro, Bam has 28 rebounds.
Okay, obviously him and Sabonis are like guarantees, but
Steven Adams could move. Like there's a lot of like.
Oh, I accidentally closed out tracker. What was it again? Flash moment.
Flash.moment.com.
Thank you.
But yeah, so you be over there with your incomplete flash challenge. We'll be over here with our.
Listen, couldn't be me.
I don't understand this hate.
Mic on.
I don't know what's happening.
Mic off.
Could it be you?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. I'm sitting on this Christian Wood with 15 rebounds. Watch him get 10 tonight, and then you're both gonna be crying when you don't have one.
It's gonna be so crazy because I already have him.
I have 4, so.
Why do you have so many?
Because I just pull him. He's like the only part I pull.
Don't worry, he's worth $3.
Thanks.
All right, so I just real quick, I just want to talking about the big month they have in January. They broke it down a little bit more on the blog, so I can get into some. Shut up, KD. Why is there? I hate autoplay videos. Why did that just do that?
If you tell KD to shut up again,
that guy's not even playing. That guy's not even playing. Tell him shut up.
Dude,
I know someone who went to the Sixers Lakers games just to see LeBron. Didn't play. Didn't even play.
So neat.
He texted me. He's like, "I'm so fucking mad. I spent money on these tickets and he's not even here."
That's funny.
My man didn't want to meet Embiid, dude.
Embiid's MVP. It's not even close.
Right?
What did he get? 36 last night.
Yeah, so did I. I bet it.
We almost blew that game though.
Yeah, I was watching. You're down 11 and going into half.
How about the Hornets almost blowing that game against the Lakers? They were up like 30 or something like that, and they almost lost because Russ scored 30 points in the last half.
What?
Yeah, he was going off, and you could see MJ was getting pissed. He was sitting in his booth, and he stood up and walked away.
I wasn't at my setup. I didn't get to watch a bunch of the games. I was at a party, and all I had was the Sixers on.
Oh, we got a party guy over here?
Big party guy.
Nice.
But real quick, in January, there have been 22 flash challenges.
Wow.
Easy. Wow. 22 easy and hard, so I think that's a combination of like, if it has 2 tiers, it's kind of both.
Probably.
23,000 members of the community completing at least one, and 11 new fandom edition moments. So yeah, 11 new fandom edition moments kind of makes sense if almost half of them have 2 tiers.
Very nice.
Yes. 1.67 million transactions, which is most in the single month.
That's insane.
Yeah, and that's just January. Top Shot as a whole has 15 million total marketplace transactions since launch about a year ago. And there has been 52 million in total marketplace volume in January 2022. So Top Shot is clearly alive and well. I mean, when I've been going to sell a moment, they sell almost instantly if you place them anywhere near, fuller price or whatever.
Yeah, I have a few moments I'm looking to possibly sell, and they're like up there in price, but I'm pretty sure they'd sell. Like
you're getting out of it, dude. You're done.
No,
I
don't think I'm getting out of it, but I don't think these moments that I have are going to go anywhere in price.
Right.
The high, like my one, I think it's my All-Star Jason Tatum. He was up there like 500 when he first dropped. Probably should have sold him then, didn't. Oh well. He's like 280 now, so I'm thinking maybe, but.
I mean, maybe wait for the next All-Star drop because there might be challenges with the old ones.
Oh yeah,
that's what's always.
I'm not in the I'm not looking to just flip all my moments, so it's not a big deal. Especially if these moments can be used for something down the road. Why not hold?
Right. Yeah. So that's the thing that I always like. But they're always come back around. Like if you complete a set,
Ben Simmons, he can
just
you're discarded.
Except your Ben Simmons, but most moments are going to have
Ben Simmons.
Some kind of utility in the future. And because like if you're looking for just investments, you're probably going to have most of your money tied up in like hollows or rares.
Yes, for sure.
But like for collectors like us, like I have like 250 common moments. If I want to make any kind of money, I'm going to have to sit here all day listing them on the marketplace, and that's just not going to happen. So I'm better off just stacking moments, doing these challenges, and collecting because I'm not looking, really to make any money off this. If I hit a nice pack and the opportunity presents itself, or get lucky with the cereal, yeah, whatever. But
for sure.
But I think the days of like the Top Shot Gold Rush are definitely gone.
Gold Rush,
where you could literally like flip any moment for ridiculous money. That's behind us, and it's become more of a collectibles platform now. And I like it like this. So I like to stay to Top Shots.
We wanted a reason to collect.
Yeah.
Like as much as I think a broken record, it's really what we've been. We got into Top Shot for the collecting aspect.
Yeah, and I like because we come from like card collector, not backgrounds. I'm never say like serious card collectors, but that's what kind of drew us in.
Buying Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh no,
for sure.
I still buy them.
I mean, Bob still got some. Hey, come on now, I got some right on my desk right now.
Hey, stop playing with the boy.
Check this Ditto. Yo, I got a Ditto. He's in Japanese.
Stop playing with the boy.
All right, stop, Bob.
I stay strapped.
You just pulled that out way too quick.
I stay strapped.
Yep. So now we can. That's all Top Shot news. We can transition into All Day. Who had a pack drop?
Put it away,
Friday. Bob. Stop. They had a pack drop on Friday for all open beta or closed beta waitlist members, whatever. Shout out Bob, recently got in.
I made it. Finally.
I think they heard the podcast and they felt so bad for you that they said we're gonna let this guy in.
I tweeted it out. We put the podcast out on Wednesday. I was in Wednesday night.
That's true.
Coincidence?
Yes.
Wow.
Most likely.
And then they hit me with 3 49er moments.
Yeah.
What if they did that on purpose though? Like, hey, watch this idiot. He's gonna be so happy. Then he's gonna open it.
They heard you, but they said,
"Watch the game of a lifetime."
They heard you, but said,
they hit
"Fuck
me with
you."
They hit me with these.
That was the best game of the weekend, and
that's probably top 5 games I've ever watched ever.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Yep. 49ers got so lucky.
They said, "You like this 49ers game? We got you covered." But yeah, there was a drop. The drop itself was smooth, but getting to the drop was a little rough because I believe it was 4 p.m. Eastern was the slated drop time. It ended up being pushed to 5:30, which 5:30 is not 4 o'clock. I don't know if you guys know that, but
it kept getting pushed.
It just kept getting pushed and pushed and pushed. But I'd rather them push it back than I join and I get dropped out of queue or have to switch queues. Like we said, they have been doing this for a while, but you don't get any more passes.
That's confusing. It's not that big of a drop compared to what they do on Top Shot.
Not at all.
And this happens. Like, I don't know the back end stuff, but I feel like they should have it.
It should be done. It shouldn't be an issue anymore. We really
Right.
shouldn't see queues getting paused or delayed for that long anymore. It just I don't know. And then UFC Strike got paused for what, like half an hour almost?
That's a whole different story on getting messed up.
Yeah. Well, that got messed up for a different reason. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah, all day, minus the drop is looking good. They're having, what was it, 4 pack drops leading up to the Super Bowl. This Friday was the second, so it's safe to assume that there's going to be another one.
I hope we get a Pro Bowl
Friday?
pack drop.
Maybe.
Okay.
So it's safe to assume that we'll get another one this Friday, and then next week, for around Super Bowl time. I think this has been my theory for a while. By Super Bowl weekend, it will be open beta. It's
hopefully.
Hopefully.
It don't matter to me now. I'm in, baby. I don't care.
Do you think we get a commercial?
Yes.
During Super Bowl? Like, come on.
I'm
inclined to say yes. Commercial, but it'll be the
just a little,
like the Google
30-second, 15-second, like
like a 15-second ad. Yep. I think
it would be such a missed opportunity if they did.
Yes.
It's the most watched thing on television at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it's
who's doing fucking Google calculations right now?
I don't. Because I said.
Oh my God! Tell her to stop.
What is?
She just gave you directions to somewhere.
I don't even want to. The G home, because I said G commercial and it just started, and I was like, "What is that?"
Is there a ghost in my room?
But yeah, it makes too much sense not to have a Super Bowl commercial. I mean, I know it's expensive, but it's not like they don't have the money.
Yeah, they definitely have the money.
Before we get off all day, I wanted to bring this up.
No, we're still on all day, don't you?
I got an email yesterday.
For the survey?
Yeah. Did you guys get a survey
email?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And did it say they'd be contacting you?
Yeah,
might not
contact me.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
I don't know, because I got the same thing. I filled out the survey.
I must have missed this. Who is it from?
From NFL
all day. It was in my promotions folder on Gmail. But they're saying we're going to contact you. We're going to interview you about the platform. I was like,
yeah, they're like, put your email or phone number to get interviewed about.
And I don't know if they just say that to everyone and it's a random thing, but I did get that same email.
Do you remember what you put exactly for what you thought could be fixed?
Feedback is requested.
Yeah, for the drop, I just said,
I'll have to do this after the fact.
I'm happy with the platform, but I was talking about the drop delay and things like that.
Pretty much.
We can't be too. I mean, it's hard to be upset about the drop delay, but I don't know.
Because the drop still happened.
I don't think.
It didn't get pushed for days like Top Shot used to do.
Yeah,
if the fucking drop
Top Shot's in beta. Top Shot's in beta.
Which doesn't make sense. Top Shot is not beta anymore. I'm saying Top Shot's out of beta, even though they're still saying it's beta.
I'm saying Top Shot's alpha. Top Shot's alpha, guys. Not beta. Not beta. Sigma male here saying Top Shot's not beta.
Sigma man. Top Shot is in Omicron. It's fully evolved. But yeah, it's so weird because, like you said, UFC is a fully launched platform. All Day's in closed beta. Top Shot's in beta. So you're telling me UFC is ready to go?
Yes.
We're going to have everything locked and loaded day one. It's weird. It's I don't think all these teams maybe are on the same page when it comes to these product launches, because I think Top Shot should have came out, led the charge, and said we're coming out of beta, and behind us we have these two products in either closed or open beta. You can join them. If you've been on Top Shot for a while, we're giving you beta access to play around in them. We're going to launch them at future dates. But instead they said, fuck it. UFC comes out. Oh, it's February 7th. Top Shot's still in beta. And it's we're in series 3 for Top Shot.
That's what I'm saying. 3 years.
If we're still not 3 years, it's been 1 year. 3 series.
What? So for Top Shot being out, it's been more than 1 year since Top Shot has started.
2 years, 1.5.
Yeah, a little over 1 year. 1.5, okay. Almost 1.5.
It's either way.
Yeah. But it's going to be weird. Are we still going to be in beta by series 5? So once you're out of beta, is everything that was in beta worth more? Or it's open to everyone. It's not it's not a closed space. Anyone can join Top Shot. There's no restrictions or anything on the actual platform. But then I think as soon as they remove that banner and something goes wrong, people are going to be like up in arms, like, "Oh, you should have stayed in beta." Blah 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 blah. So I don't know. It's just funny that All Day and UFC don't even have a beta tag. They're still technically in a beta like phase, but they're just like, yeah, we're just screw it. Because I think maybe they saw that feedback from Top Shot, where people are saying the same thing we are now. But yeah, All Day. I'm very excited for the future of All Day. I like the random odds to get, rares or legendaries in my packs.
I mean, the moments themselves are just better than.
I think I really like the editing on the moments themselves. I think they're like crisper, like the HD. I don't know if the NFL records with different cameras or what the deal is there, but like these moments are really HD. And I know that sounds stupid to say, but the video quality is really good on them, and I like the idea of melts, and I like how there's like team moments. I think these are all things that Top Shot can look to implement moving forward. I think there's any things from both platforms, because there's things on UFC that I really like that I think Top Shot can do. So I think it's good that they have all these platforms kind of doing all these different things, and then as new features get implemented, they can kind of cross-check and say, well, we're doing this. Why don't we have this here? Like, why doesn't Top Shot have? Yeah, and like vice versa. Kind of all learn from each other. So I think it's going to be a huge year for Dapper and Flow, and
100%.
Because in like a couple months, this show's gone from Top Shot to now we have All Day every week in UFC. So it's given us more content. It's one nice big ecosystem, and it feels so good to have used that credit that I got from UFC on the All Day drop. Like, that's how it should be. Like, seamless. Oh, you gave me money. I'm going to use this money on this other platform. And it's like, no questions asked. Nice and easy. So that's our All Day bit. Pack coming Friday. Join the wait list. They let new people in every Wednesday if you're still not in and you want a chance to get in. We're having a lot of fun.
If you're a fucking loser.
Nick, you down with All Day?
I love All Day. All Day is, in my eyes, better than Top Shot already.
Wow.
I'm just more into football.
Marketplace yet. I'm
just more into football, though.
I can say the same thing, but Top Shot's still ahead of it.
I mean, obviously Top Shot's ahead of it because of everything it has, the flash challenges, the marketplace, everything. But
burger and
I'm more
lettuce. Yeah.
All right, I'll say this: I'm more excited about what All Day can be than what Top Shot is now.
Yep, that's fair. That's a fair assessment.
The groundwork is there to be great.
Yes, I'm excited for the future. If they do with All Day what is going on with Top Shot and expand on it, then yes, All Day is for sure going to be like where my money goes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be fully out of Top Shot by any means, but I'm definitely going to start. If there's like a big pack for All Day or big pack for Top Shot, I'm going All Day. All day.
I think these three platforms are going to make me use the other ones more. Like if I had a big moment on All Day and have a big Dapper balance, UFC I'm going to look to spread it around.
UFC Strike. What we just happened with UFC Strike?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
We got 2 packs, each of us, or me and you, Steve. And then they messed up the odds, so they gave us 100 Dapper balance. That 100 Dapper balance I can use on anything, and that's why it's so great. Dapper is they're smart. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. So like, I'm excited for All Day. I don't know what challenges are going to look like because they really don't have as many games as the NBA, but I'm sure you can have some kind of like weekly challenges or something. I know they're working on something. They're not just going to have a marketplace and packs. There's going to be some kind of like sets or challenges, or that's what I'm really looking forward to is the collector aspect.
Like over.
Yeah, no, I know the season is over, but I mean for gearing up for next,
in the future,
and they're going to do things in the off season.
But they can still give us moments. Throughout the year, they can give us like best moments of the year.
Yeah. It was just I feel like it was poor timing for the launch of all this.
If they waited, I wouldn't have been upset. If they waited till after the playoffs, I'm happy it was before, but I agree.
I mean, I think you have to take advantage of that Super Bowl hype if you're going to try to capture that market. I think it would be like, oh, that's stupid that they didn't do anything, before the season was over.
Okay.
Because I think there is a lot of content to be made in the off season. That's when you like release these like, either like vintage packs or like highlight moments or like, Madden does like team of the year, like, like all these.
Well, that's what I'm expecting to see. We're going to get like all pro team and all that.
Right. Like Top Shot did. They made it they made the series summer 2021, and they just had like, random highlight moments, and they weren't considered series 1 or 2 or anything. They were just their own category. So I think it's easy for them to do that same thing with these NFL moments. But moving on to the UFC, which honestly came out of nowhere. They were announcing all-day stuff, and they're like, UFC launches this day. I was like, what? Like, I know we were talking about it, and then because there was no news on it for the longest time, I know me and Nick were like, where's UFC news? Like, they haven't tweeted about it. Like, we kind of thought it was dead in the water.
Nothing, and then it's like, oh, here it is.
Yeah. So recently, this blog post is from January 28th called UFC Strike What's Next. This is on the UFC Strike website. So they said initially we had planned to have another release of UFC fully loaded packs on January 31st. And they're pushing the drop to February 7th, where they will be releasing 30,000 packs for sale. But also on February 7th, the marketplace will be open. So this is before All Day even gets to their marketplace.
I was going to say, this marketplace is coming a lot quicker than I thought.
So marketplace is coming, another 30,000 packs, and Series 0. So the packs that were released in the stress test and their last drop, they did 100,000 packs. They're all considered Series 0, which I think is interesting. Because even when Top Shot and All Day, they were Series 1, from the jump. There was never a before the before. So Series 0 technically wraps up on the 7th. And he said, we're excited to share more information on what's to come in Series 1. Here's a small teaser of what's to come. Regular pack drops, new moments from UFC's past and present, more athlete integrations and partnerships, benefits for UFC moment holders, and more.
Hey, Steve-O.
What-o?
My other card I got was that spinning elbow guy you got, that Prochazka guy.
Nice. So, yeah, I know Bob is not really too keen on the UFC. He's going to be a rent seeker, as they like to call him. He's in it for the money.
Debatable, if even that. I don't know.
Yeah. But, I mean, me and Nick are in on it, and producer Steve is a fan of vintage UFC, so I'm sure they're going to do, like, throwback
UFC.
Like, throwback stuff from, like,
if I get a nice Chuck Liddell overhand, just pop.
Well, they'd be stupid not to. They got 20 years of moments to sit on, and if they don't do them, that's just money on the table they're losing.
I agree. But the thing is, like, even with all those moments that they can be using, Top Shot still hasn't really done throwback moments. They have, but not to, like, the extent everyone wants.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think about how many games there was played? How many years of basketball there is?
Yeah. Run It Back is only, like, a couple moments. Archive set was big because it was, like, that was a lot more moments.
But think about what moments we got in that. Nothing like insane.
Right. They're still not even going old.
Oh,
excuse me. And I know it's a rights issue, and like a licensing thing on like the footage and everything, which I think is interesting for the UFC because there's no like networks that do UFC. It's like its own thing. It's like UFC is not on 5 different channels or whatever. It's like the UFC. It's pay-per-view. You know what I mean?
Right.
So all that is like, if you have the rights to UFC, in theory, you should have all the footage from all these past UFC events able to, have on the platform, which is really interesting. And they have the audio, which I really like about these UFC moments, is they have the commentary audio, which I think just would kind of be silly if it was just like you see someone knocked out and it's like that drum beat that Top Shot uses for like the
that's
pack opening.
That's also why I'm not even more excited for UFC moments, but like being able to hear commentary, like that's just like added to it. Like that just makes them that much better.
Right. It feels like it's actually pulled
like Top
from
Shot. How many times do you mute the fucking opening when you open a Top Shot pack? 100% of the time, you never want to hear that shit.
I like the music.
You shut your fucking mouth.
It's just too loud. It's just too loud.
It is extremely loud, and there's no way to turn it down.
But I mean, like I want to hear like the announcers going nuts, like when someone nails a 3. Like it just would.
Think about how many times Joe Rogan just screams during a fucking knockout or something.
all the UFC moments is just screaming.
I love it.
But
I'm. Go ahead, Bob.
I think point to Big Steve is with how much backlog they have of moments that could be. It's like
they have
the
UFC. 270.
Yeah, UFC
events.
doesn't happen nearly as often as all these other sports.
Right.
That's true.
So it's like, how many a year are there?
You're talking about, it's been going on for at least 20 years. And even if there was, I don't know, 5 major UFC fights that year, you're still talking about plenty of moments. I mean,
there's a lot of fight nights.
Right.
I think of Matt Hughes. I can think of, you could make at least 20 moments just from Matt Hughes of him dumping people on their
my
head.
question with the UFC is the licensing. When did Dana White gain full control? Because obviously he's going to be all in on the NFTs.
Dana White has been controlling the UFC for over 10, 12 years.
Right, but I'm saying,
because
do they
he controls
have
everything? It makes it so much easier for them to do stuff like this.
But do they have the rights to everything before Dana? Is my question. Like, how does that work?
It's something I'd have to look up. I mean,
okay, because I have no idea. That's just I'm just throwing shit out there to see.
Right. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, Nick. To that question, I don't know. At the bottom of the strike page, it says UFC and associated designs and images are owned and are registered by Zuffa, and they've owned them for a number of years now. After Dana sold them, but he's still like the poster boy. So I don't know
poster boy Dana
how that works. But to answer the question of how many UFC events there were in 2019, there was 42 UFC events.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I think you can get if you even get 5 from each major fight, you know what I mean?
I feel like we've been getting more fights since COVID times too. I don't know if that's just me, but I feel like since they've done pretty fights they've done all the time.
A lot of fighters have pulled out whatever because of COVID, but they've done a pretty decent job of keeping the events going during the pandemic. With the Fight Island and everything, that was a big thing for them to try to keep it going. But like I said, even if you get 5 moments per fighter, 42 events a year, you're gonna have plenty of moments.
Oh,
or you just keep it more limited, so you don't.
Well, that's the thing. Do you think they're gonna do? Not flood the market like Top Shot. I don't want to say that.
They can't.
But you're not going to get as many moments because you think about it, each card has 10 fights if you consider the prelims and everything.
That's what I was saying last week. That I'm not that interested. Well, not to the point of not interested, but it's like, how many moments are you actually going to get? Because
does that not add to the value of each moment because they are so limited in how many moments we're going to be getting? Because if you think about it, if each fight we get in a card, there's 10 fights, we'll say, you get 10 moments each week.
Right.
That's not a lot, but that also adds to the value, right? Or does it not?
They're cherry picking the very best moments. Like with Top Shot, you can kind of be like
stupid assists. You're getting How many fucking open up?
Whoa! No, but let me state my point. Yo, shut your asterisk head ass up. Let me talk. I'll bring it back.
Don't bring that back.
No, I'm bringing it back. Shut up.
Wait, let me finish.
What if you want to take it to the point of being an NFT? When you go on Twitter, all you're gonna see is the knockout. You'll be like, oh, I own that. But if you go on Top Shot, you own every step to a team that went to a championship. If you collect every moment of the Sixers that year, you have the build up the whole year to the championship. Be like, I was a fan from the beginning, as proof, kinda. But if you're like, I own the Ngannou fucking knockout, and go on Twitter the same night it comes out. I'm seeing it 27 times already. I don't give a shit that you own it.
You're telling me when Steph hits a step back 3 and turns around and goes, you're not seeing that all over Twitter. But
for the one night, and I got to see that shit on Twitter for the next until 3 more months until the next UFC.
Sorry, I was falling asleep. Listen.
Asterisk head ass.
Listen, but the same thing goes for UFC. If you find that one fighter you like and you get his first moment when he becomes a fighter and you get all of his moments that build up to him becoming the champion, that's fucking awesome. It's the same thing.
Bobby, a dunk is a dunk.
Bobby. Exactly. A dunk is a dunk is a dunk.
I disagree.
You never see the same knockout in UFC. You never see the same submissions to an extent. Obviously, an armbar is an armbar, but there's going to be different things leading to that armbar. Like
you can't even think of them the same way because they're not the same sport.
No, it's hard to compare. It's like
it's very hard to compare.
It's the same sport. I'm seeing them choke them out on the hard court in basketball, dude. Did you see what LeBron did to Embiid last year?
Did try to choke out the one player last week.
Did you see what LeBron did to Embiid last year? Tried to take his legs out. Embiid almost punched Lonzo Ball in the face this year. It's all the same.
So I think it's like similar where you collect what you like, but UFC is different where you probably have a favorite fighter or multiple fighters and you're going to go
I'm
after
getting every
them.
Adesanya moment ever.
Right. So you have your favorite people, your favorite class,
and it's
like
so
I wonder how
they're going to collect all of one fighter's moments, not an entire team where there's
right. I wonder how they're going to do
Sixers because they get 0 moments.
How they're going to break down sets and challenges? Is it going to be like by weight? Is it going to be by weight class or like by event? Like, is there going to be a set of UFC 270, or is it going to be like a lightweight set? You know what I mean? It's like these are the interesting questions because like if
and then like think about it for flash challenges, how would you even do something like that?
They're not flash challengers. They're just challenges.
No, you're right. It would have to be like a more long-term set.
Okay, maybe it's like
you can't do.
You could. It could be like fighter with most significant strikes of this fight night.
It would,
but it doesn't really.
It wouldn't work the same way.
Make a showcase of the people that are fighting that night to see who
gets
it.
Yep.
You pick which fighter you think's gonna win.
Yes.
Oh, and if you get yeah.
That's like how you gamify, like daily fantasy UFC or something.
You pick the fighters in the fight who you think win.
It's like a daily fantasy, but every 3 months.
No, stop. The fights are not that far.
UFC happens a lot more than you think.
UFC's not just giving us UFC 265 moments. We're getting fight night moments. We're getting these moments.
And there's UFC every week.
Yes, it's just not.
It's on TNT and all that other stuff.
Yeah, it's always
the giant cards.
No, they made this platform for a reason. They didn't go into this being like, well, we're gonna make some moments. Like they knew there was enough content here to.
What the?
No.
What was that?
Josh joined.
Oh, okay.
But
Bobby would rather see a guy hit a 3 than see another guy knock another guy's teeth down his throat. That's what I'm looking at.
That's fair.
Papa Steve, I don't know if Steve told you, I have this one moment that's sick. It's I forget who it is, but it's like a delayed knockout. The dude gets knocked, and he's just standing there, and he just starts stumbling back.
I think Steven has that one, too.
Okay, yeah, you did just get that one. It's so cool.
Excuse me. Before we get into the football picks, our last 2 picks of the or not last 2, we got one more after that.
When do I get my reward for the regular?
I wanted to,
dude. Asterisk head ass. Shut up. Wait till the season's over. What is this guy? The baby? What's happening here?
What's he does this, right?
The baby.
Some shit like that.
I wanted to do a price prediction on NFL All Day and UFC moments to see kind of if we can, see where they would land. Because I'm thinking All Day, these commons are minted to 8,500, rares at 1,200, and the legendaries are 56, I think. Some of them are. I don't know if all of them are. I wanted to see if you guys had any guesses
more than that, but
the UFC is less, but this is just for football.
Oh, okay. For All Day, so
in my head, it's a simple math. Tough. It's simple math.
You would think it would.
Yeah, but you got to think about the Dapper market.
Well,
I'm gonna say, so what? $50 a pack. So is $50 base pack? Are these base packs or no? Are we gonna get cheaper packs or no?
I don't think so.
Because if these are considered premium packs, then it's going to
no. These are not premium because the premium packs are $250. I think this is a standard pack.
So if a standard pack's $50, you get 3, but then you have the chance of legendaries and stuff. So that's like the thing. I'm going to say like a typical common, not like a Patrick Mahomes or a Tom Brady, not like a big name player.
Floor's got to be in between $16, $17, just
15. I was gonna say 15 to 20 if you're lucky.
Right, and
I'm just thinking from the point of like Top Shot, you're paying
$9
for a pack
unless you get something big.
Yeah, you're paying $9 for a pack, and if you get absolute nothing, you're putting it up on the marketplace for $3.
I agree.
Floor price.
That's kind of what I thought as well, because usually the commons we haven't seen any like of the sets because these packs don't have any like special, like, you know how they have like to move the chain set, whatever. There's none of those in here, but I think when they do those, I think those will. I'm thinking between like 16 to 20 for like an all-star, like a Mahomes or like a Josh Allen or something. I'm thinking like 25 to 30 at least.
If it's an all-star, it's going to be a little more, but I just think baseline,
like Jamar
baseline.
But
yeah.
At the same time, I think it's going to be hard to gauge the prices just because this is kind of like a special set, like right off the rip.
Right, because it is playoffs.
Same with the UFC. I was
going to say, these mids are so low.
And with the UFC especially, this is Series 0, and Series 0 is ending this week.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm just thinking it's going to be more, but I think when we get regular packs on a daily, not daily for all day, but like once we start seeing a steady release, 15 I would say is going to be like
I'm thinking off the floor, like when Marketplace is open, when like a regular season pack.
I'm going to say $15 then.
15? And then what do you think about rares?
I would say rares, you're just losing money on the pack. So if you get one rare moment, $40, 40 to 50, 40 to 60, depending. Legendary obviously would be like 100 plus easy.
You think?
No, I think rares going to be more than low.
I think rares is going to be close to 100, judging off Top Shot. Yeah.
Do we have? Can we pull up the odds on that? Does anyone have the odds on the all day pack?
I could look it up real quick.
We have a producer, don't we?
He doesn't have access to all day, so he can't see.
True. What a fucking idiot!
I got it. You can, which is nice about. It's nice about all day. It's nice about all day because you can always pull up the packs at any time.
Yes.
So common was 25,931 out of 32,500. So
do the math.
Common odds.
We did the math really last week. I
forget it, but whatever. All right, then.
If I remember, it's like
rare was like
right around
10%. Rare was like 10%, wasn't it? Something like that, like 10 to 15.
No, rare's 20. Rare's 20%.
Okay, so no, then rare's definitely going to be. I'm going to say 40 to 70 for a rare.
Yeah, if it's that, what's the?
Because a legend was like rares? Point something, was it not? Did we not get under a percent for a legend?
That was on UFC, I think.
Legendary's 0.004.
Yeah, legendary is going to be like.
Because it's 150 out of 32,500. So I think rare is more common than we think, but still rare. You know, like if that makes sense.
It's still rare, but legendary is like if you get a legendary.
But also,
I'm going to say legendary is going to be at 250 plus.
Think about it. To get a premium pack, which is one rare guaranteed and 2 commons, is $250. So they're asking for such a price premium. Why would you list the moments?
Oh wow, I'm not going to buy one of them then. Wow.
But you have the chance for legendary. You have a lot higher chance for legendary.
Yeah, but it's rare or better guaranteed, correct?
Rare or better guaranteed with 2
commons. And the commons can be better though, correct? They're not set to commons. They can be rare.
No, I think it's you either have 2 paths. It's a rare 2 commons or legendary 2 commons.
I'm not buying one of them. I don't like that. Those odds are terrible. I'd rather just open up a regular pack where you can
I think with those
20, you have 20% chance to get a rare. You
have
better odds to get 3 rares than getting a 1 legendary in the.
You have better odds to buy. You have just about the same odds to buy 5.
Not going to be 250.
5 standard packs.
There's no way rare is going to be that much then.
That's what I mean. So that's what kind of prompted this was these rare packs are really expensive. So I think we're pricing the rares too low.
No, because I just think that.
Yeah, I'm
it's
with Nick
too low,
here.
but you have a 20% chance, right? To get it in a regular common pack or whatever we want to call them right now. Let's say the $50 pack, you have 20% chance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why am I going to buy a $250 pack? Excuse me. Why are you going to buy a $250 pack that you do
auto
get
shutdown initiated?
Rare, but there's no way.
Auto shutdown canceled.
No
mic on. Mic off.
20% chance.
Some might, but not all. There's a lot. There could be a lot of bad rares in the pool.
And I can pull 3 rares in a regular pack. There's no way each of them is going to be 200 plus. There's no possible way.
Well, even at the same time, mathematically, if you buy 5 common packs,
you're getting 15 moments with a chance for a lot of them to be rare or legendary.
Exactly. Yeah. I think
so. Just from a collector standpoint, I'd rather do that.
I'm not buying premium pack unless it's like they tell you that it's boosted odds. If
he says that
boosted odds for legendary. Like, does it say what the odds are?
Yeah, the odds are definitely better, but they're not.
Say, though?
Let me see if I can even go far.
If it's 10% chance for a legendary, then maybe.
Okay, here is I pulled up a premium.
Still, that's tough.
A week 18 premium pack.
Okay.
So rare is 8,100 out of 8,500. So
you're guaranteed it. So don't even think.
So legendary is 400 out of 8,500, which is
wow, that's not great.
Like 0.5%. It's 0.047%.
0.04.
Yeah.
So it's not even better.
Less
You're not
than
even getting
1%.
boosted odds from a regular pack to get the legendary. It's not worth.
Barely boosted.
It's not.
So it's just a guaranteed rare, which tells me they think the rares are going to be worth more because.
But they're not. We know they're not just from Top Shot.
That's facts.
We just know that rare moments are not going to be worth that money unless it's like you get a patty or something like that.
But then again, Top Shot, the rare
you have
the rare packs are like the rare Top Shot packs are like $90, and the moments in your pack are worth more than $90 on a Top Shot. You're making money on a metallic gold pack.
Yeah, but
a rare is like $100.
I don't think we can compare the market. We can't compare the markets. We can't compare the packs. It's going to be completely different.
But you can. I think you can.
Really,
you
market-wise, I think you can.
So then,
obviously not for an exact price, but I think you could compare it. There's no incentive to buy a rare pack if you're not going to make your money back. If what you're getting is not valued
are you on Steven's side then? You think a rare is going to be 200 plus?
I'm on both sides.
Because if it's 20% chance, that's insane then.
Bobby's on the fence.
I don't know where I'm at. Because there's no incentive to buy a rare pack for that much money if you're not going to get your money back.
I'm on both sides as well because I want to price them higher because if I'm spending $250 on a pack just to turn around to sell it for $60, I'm going to be real upset.
There's no reason to be spending that money except for that chance of getting Mahomes, whoever would be worth whatever.
Right.
It's tough. I think. Pop Steve,
don't you think they would notice people were getting ripped off if you paid $250 for a pack and your best card was only worth $60? They would
but everyone undercuts. That's the market, dude. The Dapper market. Everyone's undercutting each other. No one gives a shit. Everyone's just trying to flip.
Right.
That's why I think the rare moments are going to get fucked. They're not going to be worth what they should be worth.
I think they got to redo
the pack odds are fucked.
That's why I think it's. I think they might redo the pricing.
So either the pricing needs to come down to $1.50. The odds for a legendary need to be extremely boosted. Like you need at least 5 to 10% chance of getting a legendary, not 0.04. That's stupid. That is not worth it.
I don't think they need.
That's insane.
I don't know.
I don't want them to change the odds. I just think you change the price.
I'm not buying a premium pack for $250. It's not worth it. It's just not going to be worth it.
More commons or something like that.
I agree with that. If you're getting 2 rares guaranteed, then maybe it's worth it.
Yeah, like a 5 rares, pack, 3 commons.
Or like one rare and only 2 commons that can't be better. That's shit.
Or you increase the number of. You do 1 rare and 4 commons. You do more moments in a pack.
There's ways to do it. Pack in NBA.
Yeah.
Right?
If you give me more moments with it, then sure, I'll take it.
Yeah.
But if my
but 3 moments
better than commons in that pack, it's not worth it in terms of odds because I have 20% chance per moment in a normal pack to get 3 rares. 20. I know it's
Listen, Nick.
super rare to get that.
Just say you're poor without saying you're poor. All right. I'm sick of it.
Tell me you're poor without telling me you're poor. Yeah.
You see, call me poor again. What you got?
All right. So that's all. That's all day prices. So now,
what you got? You see this NFT premium rubber ducky NFT?
Real quick, where do we think the UFC moments are? Because they were minted to around 24,000.
I don't care.
And they're
all right.
And they're 3-0.
But, all right, mute Bob right now. But this is where I'm coming at with the UFC. So for UFC, it's going to be hard because these original moments are definitely
auto shutdown initiated
way higher than Series 1 because this is Series 0 and Series 0 ends on the 7th. Correct? That's official. Yes. We're never getting Series 0. Nope. So these Series 0 moments, I won't even consider. They're obviously going to be more than the $50 that we pay for the pack. Each of them, I can almost say I want to guarantee that each has to be more than what the pack was worth. Because you're never going to get Series 0 again. Maybe not right off the bat when the market opens, but a year from now when we're on Series 3 UFC, these Series 0 are going to be like gold.
Right.
Gold.
Especially if they do badges like Top Shot, like it's their debut on the platform. Or
so I'm thinking, well, I'm not going to think about Series 0. Series 1 UFC moments. If the packs stay the same with the odds that they are,
$50, 3 moments.
With the odds of how they are now, I believe for a common, which we all have been pulling the commons. Where's my inside in? Everybody, I was going to see what they're out for. What 24,000? If I'm not,
I think it's 23,870.
970.
Okay,
Producer.
Producer, better than Mike.
Auto shutdown canceled. Mic on. Mic off.
Stay with this many, like the count number at 24,000. We'll just make it easy. $50 a pack. I'm gonna say for a common, maybe $20. I want to say maybe the same as all day. Honestly,
I think the same because you got that lower mint count. You don't have as much market saturation as Top Shot.
Lower than all day because all day's mint count's even lower. All day's giving you an 8,500 mint count. This is 24,000.
20, yeah. But this is just for the first. Series 1 might be less, might be more.
Okay,
so,
you're right.
That's what I was going to say for all day. I don't think the mint count's going to stay this low. I think this is just because playoffs and they're getting off the ground.
Correct. I think all day will eventually hit Top Shot numbers. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, but if that's the case with all day, then those cards the rares are going to be worth nothing. The rares are going to be worth nothing.
No. I don't think the rares will go up by that much.
No.
What?
I think
you're saying
less rares.
Wait. Are you saying
it's interesting?
Won't go up? You're saying?
Count.
Wow, why is my?
It's interesting because you can't raise the mint count too much, but still have these $50 packs. Why would I buy a $50 pack to get 3 moments that are all 60,000 plus mint count? So it's you weigh your odds. Like, do you want to increase the mint count to get more people in on the platform, or do you want to lower the pack?
That was one of the things I put in my survey, actually.
Yes, but what if all day wants to be more exclusive and not
right?
Why though? That's just bottlenecking themselves for less money.
Because I think with all day, you're gonna get not more moments in a game, but maybe you.
I think just release more moments, and you can have that low mint count and just release more moments.
But
Bobby, I think you're missing the point. You have exclusivity has its price. You know, if you're selling something to any schmo on the road and anybody can buy into it, it doesn't become that precious. But if you cut your numbers back, make it a little more rare, make it a little more exclusive, then you get a higher mentality of a collector, and you get more collectability out of it.
Here's my argument then.
He's got a pen out. Oh my God. He's doing numbers.
Listen, no, for real. It's either you're going to be making, if you want to do it a way where you're making the same amount of money, less people, smaller demographic, but people that are going to be paying the higher prices.
Smaller demographic for what? NFL?
Anything. No.
Yeah, but NFL.
No, for all day.
Okay.
So you have like the NFT people and the sports people. They're willing to spend $100 a pack, but you only have 10 people.
Right.
Or are you having 100 people spend $10 a pack? Same difference.
Right.
I feel like in a way, for publicity wise, you're gonna want to have more people spend less money because they're gonna spread the word more.
I think you have a point. I think it's good because I think you're onto something because you're right. NFL, the viewership is unbelievably higher than any other sport. It's unmatched. The amount of people who watch NFL compared to NBA, compared to UFC, it's not even close.
And I'm not even talking about numbers in between sports. I'm just talking about numbers.
I just thought of something completely different for UFC, but I'll wait till the end.
I'm just talking about numbers of.
I need to type this down.
Bringing people into the NFT space. I feel like all these platforms that Dapper's doing are great transitions into.
I think you might price them out a little bit.
I'm gonna put this in the Riverside.
I feel both.
To bring this up, Steve.
Okay, I feel both ways because in the all-day Discord, people are more than willing to spend $50 on a pack. They're going like feral. They want their hands on a pack. So if you're an NFL fan, you want this product. I think Top Shot is very basic, introductory, $9 gets everyone on the platform. So, I think you kind of have to meet in the middle.
So which I'm fine with. That's what I'm getting at. Is like $25 a pack.
I was just about to say, I'm thinking more $25 a pack than $50 a pack because you're still getting those. It feels like it's a premium product, but it's not, pricing people out because, like you said.
But think about it. For NFL, let's not even think NFT wise for NFL. For NFL card collectors, right? It's Panini and maybe a few other companies. But think about how limited those Panini boxes are and how
we're not talking cards here. We're not talking cards. We're talking moments.
No,
we're talking moments. We're talking blockchains.
No,
we're talking.
But you have to, because if you think, okay, so obviously the NFL wants to get all those collectors. They're not going to. Obviously, there's people that are going to say, NFTs are stupid, physical cards are where it's at. But the people that are coming from Panini and those types of box openings, those cards are already fucking.
They're used to paying a lot of money.
Insane prices.
So I see both sides. So it's really hard to.
How many times have
Auto
you
shutdown initiated.
15 or a 20
Auto
out of
shutdown canceled. Mic on. Mic
like
off.
If you're 1-of-1, you know how many people are going to buy a fucking pack to get a 1-of-1 possibility of getting a 1-of-1 moment? I really think NFL is going to be more exclusive and prestige, if you would, than NBA. I think they're going to try and keep it at a higher value just because that's the NFL and Roger Goodell's a money whore.
Fair assessment.
I don't know where to fall.
But we have no idea. I like this discussion, though, because it opens up a lot of possibilities. I think Bob's just salty because it took me forever.
Poor, dumb idiot. I just want more moments.
Sell some of those hats, you fucking hat boy.
Hat boy.
I just want more moments, and I don't want to spend as much money.
I agree.
Fair. Say your piece. All right, last thing before football. Nick put it in the chat.
This
UFC
is
moment. UFC
yeah.
moment possibly giving access to pay-per-view.
So if we're thinking about utility, obviously utility. It's all you fucking hear from moments for NFTs in general. I think that would be something interesting because I know Dana White has come out and said, like, if you're not paying for my pay-per-view, I'm suing you or whatever. Like he hates the fact that people are legally
against pirating. Yeah,
but if you give me a chance to be able to buy the pay-per-view for a discounted price, that also gives me something on top of it. I'd pay the same price for the pay-per-view if it was a pack. So if there's $100 pack that gives me moments and access to the fight that weekend, I'm 100% buying it over the pay-per-view.
Not going to happen. Never going to happen.
I don't think so either. I really can't see it happening, but it'd be a great way to sell some fucking packs, man.
I think he would rather do it like flip that. If you buy the pay-per-view, you would get a moment from that.
Yes.
Yes. See, you're right. I think he would be more willing to do that.
Because that guarantees him money.
Still not going to happen.
Because it's interesting because the UFC has said they're all in on the metaverse. They're planning like a VR fight that you're gonna be able to watch.
Well, yeah,
like,
Dana White's
virtually.
already talked about having it VR set up where you can sit ringside if you pay a.
I'm fighting Dana. So I'm fighting Dana in the metaverse. I'm fighting him in Walmart.
I'm turning around. I'm fighting the fans. Hasbullah. I'm coming for you.
I'm fighting old ladies for the can of beans in the metaverse Walmart, baby.
I think UFC.
Where it's the lady in the fucking grocery store. There's two metaverse strippers, and the dude's just. The old lady's just standing there like this.
I think the UFC has always been the most progressive sport, and they're poised to do like really exciting things in this new, Web3 space. So I'm not going to rule that out, and I think that's something they're considering because, I mean, even on this blog post, it says benefits for UFC moment holders. So we've heard that a lot with Top Shot, and we haven't really had many benefits besides the very, very slim chance to be sent to a game, with their exclusive, challenges or whatever. But I think there's going to be something to owning these moments and, being in this community that kind of gets you rewarded in the short term, but we'll see. So no one knows. Still, brand new, launching the 7th. So I'm very interested to see, what the future holds because that's all we always talk about, holding moments to get tickets or exclusive access to games. Like that's the goal, and I know they know that's the goal. It's just how practical is that right now? I don't know, but
I definitely think with UFC and probably NFL, you're going to get what we saw for the Summer League where you go and there'll be a kiosk. It'll get something for arriving.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dana White especially, they scan your ticket and you get a moment or something.
Right.
I'm sure we're going to see that. NFL, I think, is going to be a little behind.
I think so too because
with the players organization, the NFL especially, and the owners, they fucking hate each other.
I think the NFL is, in terms of like sports organizations, is the most behind in terms of technology.
I agree.
Which is interesting because they were the first, I believe, one of the first to do NFT tickets because like they had, which is weird that they did that, being so backwards on everything else. But
they did do an all-day lounge this week.
Yeah, but that was more for the player. That was for the Players Association. So I think that was more of a trying to sell current and past players the product to promote rather than like a fan experience. But let's finish this off.
Awareness and moment.
Yep, let's finish this off with game football predictions for today. Pick'ems.
Do we have the record, Bobby, from last week?
Yes.
Can you link this? Sorry.
No, you're lazy.
Okay.
No. Steve went 0-2. Me and Nick went 1-1. We didn't get the Saturday games. We didn't get the Saturday games.
0-2.
What?
Auto shutdown initiated.
Did I not pick the 49ers?
We didn't pick those games.
We didn't pick those games.
Oh, rats.
Those
Biscuits.
were Saturday games. Nick did say the Bucks by 2 touchdowns, though.
I did. That was a way off.
Yeah, so that should count for. That should be minus points.
No.
Nah, he already lost the money on it. We saw him place the bet last week.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I hit on some bet that I forgot about. It was the pound the spread for.
Yeah, how could you not hit
Rams
on it?
game? No, but I forgot about it, and I saw the money in my account. I'm like, oh, did I fuck up my Tampa bet and do minus 14 for the fucking or plus 14? I didn't. I thought I fucked up on the bet.
All right, this week, championship week, baby.
Easy picks.
Big week. I also agree that it's easy picks, but we got.
Easy.
And we say easy picks, Bob, but we're picking different picks for both games.
Yep.
I guarantee it.
Easy picks. We both go 0-2.
I know we're not picking AFC the same.
Well, we got the Bengals at the Chiefs. Chiefs by 7.
Yo, Joe Shiesty finna get that dub. Bengals all day.
I'm gonna wait till my pick. Go ahead, Steve.
No, I gotta go Bengals too.
Oh no, I'm changing mine Chiefs.
No, you're not.
Chiefs.
Nope.
Chiefs. I'm changing mine Chiefs. I'm not going with Steven on that one. Chiefs.
I have to go Chiefs. Obviously, they're steamrolling through. But in all honesty, I do want to see the Bengals win.
Nah, Joe Shiesty. I think he wins.
They're a fun team to watch.
He's pushing P.
Just go on TikTok, see him. Get the gat. But yeah,
he's gonna be laying up a cigar tonight. That's all I'm saying. My boy's doing it.
It's definitely fun watching the Bengals play, but the Chiefs.
I just feel like the Bengals are playing with so much swagger right now, and they just look ready to win.
And then we
want to throw Papa Steve's pick in this, Bob?
Bengals.
Yeah, get him in on it.
Oh
pick
my
Bengals.
God, everybody's against me.
If he picks right, he's gonna have the best record of all of us.
No, he doesn't count for the win.
Then we got the Niners at the Rams.
You already know who I'm picking.
I don't think this game's gonna be close. I really don't. I think the Rams are gonna steamroll them.
They only have the Rams at minus 3.5.
Huh?
Yeah.
How?
As of this morning,
do they not watch football?
So you're Rams.
100%. It's not going to be close.
You're Niners. I'm
Yes,
Rams.
sir.
Did you guys see how much parking costs for this game?
Papa Steve?
Niners.
Oh, no.
Do you guys know how much it costs to park at the game today?
I do not know.
$500.
It's going to cost me a lot more than that to get there.
Yeah, that's insane.
Wow. Holy shit.
And then Super Bowl will be Bengals Rams.
No. Bengals Niners.
You're all wrong. What are you talking about? It's Chiefs Rams.
No, bro.
No, dude. Listen, today Jackson is going to come on the field. He's going to do a dance at halftime, and then it's just over for the Chiefs.
The picks are in, boys.
Replay of the 1981 Super Bowl, Bengals 49ers.
The picks are in. Are we doing picks for Pro Bowl?
No.
Because this is going to be last week until Super Bowl.
That's rigged, bro. Come on.
How do we even do the Pro Bowl anymore? Is it still NFC versus AFC?
We have to pick the MVP.
Oh, shit.
No, Nick, I think the Pro Bowl now is the guys on the bench versus the guys that play on the field. That's what I think it is now.
Okay, thanks. Fucking sick. So we have to think about who's even going to be playing. So I'm not picking anyone on the.
That's next week. That's next week. Leave it for next week.
We'll wait.
Okay.
I thought we were doing it today.
No.
All right, so picks are in, locked and loaded.
Whoa.
No backing out.
No backsies.
All right, so I think it's gonna be a good day of football. These playoffs have been awesome.
Pod, boys. I like today.
Yeah, great pod. I like discussion.
Pack prices was really good. Wow, this went an hour and 10. Nice.
It's always
shit.
a good day when I can call this guy asterisk head ass.
Yeah, fucking you hat boy seller.
Hat boy seller.
I'm oldie, baby.
Bob's pack is you can't afford packs for all day when they're going to be $200. So
you already said you're not going to buy it either. So.
Yeah, because the odds are shit. That's why it's not the price point. It's the odds. Yo, who's the one who had to suck on?
Sign us off, Steve. I'm not arguing with this guy again.
Daddy Josh's teat to get a fucking DGD. So I know it wasn't me. So fuck you, Bob.
Yeah, because that's my fault. My bank.
See you, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Get me out of here. Shit.
All right, everyone, stay in Riverside for like a couple